So you see some references. I will show you some videos. Comment on the first video. You must have seen that lady, doing like this and all. Some movements. Those are all Kundalini, involuntary Kundalini movements. Now that lady is not educated. She is not educated. She must be just a housewife, who is dedicated to the kitchen all the time, raising the children, helping the husband. And all these things, totally for the domestic services she is engaged in. But in our city, especially in the regions like Andhra, some parts of Tamil Nadu, and also Telangana and all, every year during September, October and all, they celebrate one festival called Bathukamma. It is called Bathukamma. Bathukamma means mother of life. Mother of life. That's nothing but Mother Nature basically. So these people, they recognize the power of Mother Nature. They offer so many things. They do prayers and all these things for Mother Nature, for the welfare of their children, to not to get any diseases, because especially during September and October and all in India, people get so many viral diseases. So to get rid of all those diseases and for their welfare, for their well-being and all, they'll celebrate this festival for about a month or so. So during this festival, there are some cosmic energies, they are called Grama Devatas. Gram Devatas means village level divine energies. Village level divine energies like Pochamma, Maramma, there are so many energies. Especially for Mumbai, you have Mumba Devi. Mumba Devi is the one who actually looks after the whole city Mumbai or Bombay, whatever you call it. Mumba Devi. She looks after. In the old days, what used to happen in the villages, people used to do farming and all those things, right? So, to the first level, to the village divine energy, they used to celebrate every year some festival and things like that. If something goes wrong in the village and all, this energy comes like that lady. You must have seen that lady doing this. This energy gets into that lady and then expresses herself. Like, some people are doing bad activities in the village, be careful, such things will spoil the community and things like that. Some messages will be delivered through such Kundalini Kriyas. So, this lady, basically all these, most of these ladies, they go to these village level divine energies for the during September, October and all, for their well-being. So when they go, naturally ladies especially, they are closer to the nature, because they very simple phenomenon is that they have a womb, isn't it? Women have the womb and they have the capacity of creation. They can give the creation. So they are closer to the nature. So their Kundalini will be mostly would be reciprocative to these divine energies. These village level divine energies are again low level divine energies. Low level divine energies means the cosmic management system I told you. Just imagine there is a corporation, you have CEO, a CMO, CFO and 3 guys, and below them there are so many hierarchies below. And at the end you would have sales representatives or operational representatives who will visit customers and all. They are the lowest level of team members in the cosmic man, in the incorporation. In the same way, in the cosmic incorporation also, these village level ladies, village level devatas, divine energies, they are the lowest level cosmic management. They are in the lowest level. So they also carry certain vibrations. So these divine energies can be accessed very easily. You can just simply by having love for them, and they will start, their divine energies start reciprocating to you, to your system. So that is what happened with this lady. This lady emotionally, or based on their, based on her, based on her family and all, that family must have been associated with this village divine energy for for so many generations. So because of that, this divine energy would also have some love towards this lady. So her antenna, basically the Kundalini, or antenna, let us call it, that antenna has the frequency matching to this divine energy. Her antenna is meeting its frequency. So the divine energy would intervene with her Kundalini. Because this is the higher level of energy, cosmic energy, it is basically energy I am talking about. That energy, when it deals with your antenna or Kundalini, the Kundalini will start again rising up. It will start rising up, just like your sleep. When you feeling like sleepy, your Kundalini starts moving out. Your Jivatma, it will start moving up. That is the reason why you get yawnings and all. So in the same way, when it deals with the antenna of this lady, the Kundalini starts moving up. And obviously the phenomenon of Kundalini is like snake. That is the reason why this lady is doing these snake kind of movements, And during that moment, it could happen probably for about 10 minutes or 5 minutes and all. They would go through some unlimited joy. They would have some joy. That lady would go through unlimited joy. Some phenomenal joy she would have inside. And my question to you is, did anybody teach her any meditation and all? Did she go to any meditation classes? Or anybody taught her, you do like this, or you do like this, some Shambhavi mudra, that mudra you do, you will. Nobody has taught her. She is not even educated. It's a natural phenomenon that meditation happens with her. Whenever she remembers this divine village level lady or divine energy, whether she goes to that temple or not, maybe at her home, if she remembers, suddenly that energy, zip, like that it will come and then activate her Kundalini. For about 10 minutes she would go through that joy, she will enjoy and then she will forget it. This has been happening on the earth for so many generations. And nobody identified the science behind it and the technology behind it. There were no books written. Nobody documented them. Everybody was after only classic yoga. Everybody was after classic yoga. Patanjali, so many. Everybody talked about only classic yoga on the earth. This is totally different phenomenon. And nobody got after it as to what's happening, to find out. Some people must have gone to it, but again, because this is again what is happening on the what has been happening on the earth is the lowest level of technology of involuntary Kundalini Kriya. This is the lowest technology, that just out of the lowest technology this lady is going through such kind of joy. Imagine what happens if the actual involuntary Kriya Yoga of the divine souls come down and they and imagine you have such vibrations in you, what would happen with you? It's going to be a phenomenal joy that you would have, and phenomenal energy you would have to manage things in the cosmos. And nobody has taught this lady She would enjoy for 10-15 minutes or 5 minutes, and she will get out of it. And again, what happens with this lady is, after 10-15 minutes, she will again get into the world, normal world. Don't expect this lady to be like a saint. No, she is just an ordinary woman. 10-15 minutes she will enjoy the joy. After 10-15 minutes, she will go fight with all the people. She would have jealousy, hatred, and all these things. That is the reason why these ladies, village level divine ladies also are given meat and all such foods. They are not given sattvic food. They are given meat, blood. Probably they will cut goats. They will cut hens, chicken and all, and then they will offer such kind of food to these divine ladies. These divine ladies are also not clean. No, they are supposed to be like this. You cannot expect a salesman to be so clean. Salesman would have the habits of probably smoking and here and there doing some wrong things because he is always there in the field. Isn't it? In the same way, or a security guard. Security guard should have a big mustache and he should have big body. He should have some stick or probably some gun. And then if somebody comes, hey, like that, they should talk. If they have to talk like that, they obviously need to eat meat. Probably they need to take liquor. They are part of cosmic management system only. But they would have such gunas. Because they need to manage, they are given such role. If they don't do all those things, they cannot manage their roles. They cannot do their roles. You understand? So, when this lady meets the frequency of these ladies, obviously this lady also would have same kind of gunas. These ladies have Rajasic gunas. These divine ladies, divine energies. They probably use bad words also, these divine energies. And this woman, who is doing, probably that woman also would use bad words. She would also have hatred, jealousy and all these things. So that is the reason why I call it, this is the lowest level of involuntary Kriya Yoga. That's happening with that lady. And she never learned this. It's a natural phenomenon that's been happening with her probably for many years, because she is born in a family that is associated with these divine ladies, and probably because that lady would also have a certain love for these divine ladies. Because of that frequency of matching, this natural phenomenon is happening with her, and she will never probe what is happening with me. And all the village people in India especially, they know that this is, they think that some divine energy has come into her. Because of that lady is doing that. And they know, they are very, very clean. They are also highly educated, means their knowledge is very good of villagers. They think that divine energy has come into her and she is naturally going through it. They will not negatively think, oh, this lady is acting, it's why she is acting like this, she should sit straight and do meditation. They will not tell all these things. They know it. For generations and generations together, they know it. That it's a natural phenomenon that's happening with her. Some divine energy of this divine lady has come into her or interacting with her, because of which she is behaving like that. And nobody will curse her, nobody will find fault with that lady. Instead, they will respect. They will respect or leave. But they will not think negatively. But here in the modern world, if you have Kundalini Kriyas or if you are doing like this, everybody is so negative. Everybody will say, oh, why are you doing meditation like this? You should sit straight like this, do like this. You all people are educated, you all belong to cities, but in terms of actual knowledge, you are much lower to those villagers. Those villagers are much closer to the nature. They have natural knowledge of recognizing as to what is happening with this lady. But you don't recognize. You are totally negative. So who is negative here? Villagers are educated or you are educated? From the nature's perspective, villagers, non-educated people who did not go to schools and then who did not study maths, science and all these, they are more educated than you. They have studied the nature much better. They know the nature much better than you. So that's the story of this lady. I will show you another video. This woman who is in the video, she doesn't even know that there is a path associated with this, there is a science behind this, and things like that. And because she doesn't know that there is a path, most of them, and there is a science, there is a guru associated with the path and things like that, since they don't know, they just remain. Basically their Kundalini just remains there itself. The lid is open and then it remains there itself. When it gets invoked, when the antenna receives some vibrations, it will start behaving. One lady from London, actually, she called a few months ago and she said she is also like, she belongs to a very good family. She is a Hindu, and whenever she goes to temples in London also, it seems she will start rotating like this, and many people come and then say namaste to her, and some people say what is she so weird and things like that. So she is not able to go through such comments of people. She called me and said, see why they behave like that, because the lid is open and Kundalini is not basically advancing. When it advances, when you basically disturb a snake, it will violently behave. But when it is safe and when you put music, so nicely it will dance, very smoothly it will dance. It will not disturb and then do all these crazy movements, and then violent movements will not be there. So in order to have those smooth movements, Kundalini movements, it needs to be advanced. Further, there is a path, there is a science behind it. If it is adopted, then they will evolve. Otherwise, some of them, they don't know how to deal with this. So the family takes them to some temple and they behave like that. When somebody so educated behaves like that, obviously the family feels very bad in front of all the others, what my daughter is doing like this, or my daughter-in-law is behaving like this. How to stop this? Most of them prefer to stop it totally. See, I don't want any Kundalini and all, please stop this. They are more interested in that. Because they don't know how to evolve forward, how to go forward. So that's the case with this lady. And most of the cases in villages, especially who go to, there are some temples that deal with the snakes. They go there, this phenomenon will happen. People, they go meet various spiritual people in the world. Most of them, 95% of the spiritual people in the world say that these are violent movements. They will think negative only about this. 95% of the people. And 4% of the people, remaining 4% of the people, what they will say is, yes, these people, some people who know about Kundalini. And even these people, they say these need to be settled down, calm down, and they will teach classic Kundalini Yoga. It's classic Kundalini Yoga that's been there since ages, since the creation took place. Since then, the classic Kundalini Yoga is there. Classic Kundalini Yoga. It's not classic. It's not Kriya Yoga. It's classic Kundalini Yoga. Those people, they'll say, those are all like grey-haired ancient people. They are not used to the advanced technology. If you want to know about the advanced technology and all these words, human transformation, next level human transformation, consciousness and its technology, only two guys talked about it. One is Osho and the second one is Aurobindo, Swami Aurobindo from Pondicherry. Only these two guys talked about, these two gurus talked about next level transformation. Osho talked about Krishna and his technology. You know what he said? He said Krishna had the technology for which the humanity was not ready then. Humanity, and then consciousness of humanity, was not ready. After he left, after several hundreds and thousands of years, the technology that Krishna followed, Kundalini Kriya, technology that Krishna followed, 5% of it, or ABCDs of Krishna's technology, was introduced after so many thousands of years to the world. That also through Babaji. Babaji himself received only 20% of that technology of Krishna. Because he was not married, he was not given the rest of the 80%. It was still held by Agastya Maharshi and Vognadar, his gurus. Because he was not married, he was very young and all. Because these two guys were married then. Because it belonged to the married people, it's not given totally. But by that 20% itself, he got transformed he became a golden body. And he, out of his 20%, only 5% he gave to the world. He revealed to the world. Those are all basics, ABCDs, which is existing in the Kriya Yoga at this moment in the world. That told by Yogananda, various other Anandas. So that is this one, very preliminary. So they talked about the human transformation. So all these people, they do not know about it. Rest of the 4% also. 95% of the people do not know totally about this transformation. I have come across some ladies, actually, some old ladies, 80 years, 85 years old ladies who called me. They said I think some phenomenon is happening with me, that's next level transformation. They practiced yoga to the deepest levels and they expressed their feelings. And I said, it's true. Yes, it is true. So, to have that mind, that itself is modern mind. He is modern actually, who thinks not like classic Kundalini, no, this is wrong, totally thinking negative. No, that's not right. So these people, when they go seek the help of people, they get totally 95% of the people from negativity. And 4% they will say, stop it. Only 1% they will say, we do not know, there is some path for it, you try, go somewhere else, they will say. That's the state of this technology at this moment in the world. But the future belongs to this technology. All the modern people, most of the software minds are quite advanced. They are a bit open-minded people. And that most of the software people are going to transform, and because of their universal mind, they are going to have these kriyas in their next lives. Many more people are going to totally swing and spin in future. That's when the videos that I am shooting, are going to be helpful to the people. At this moment, only some hundreds of people they can watch my video. But this entire technology belongs to the future in a very, very big way.